What's up, YouTube? bigzuspanH&H here. I got a video. I'm sure you can tell by the title. Pretty excited about it. Wanted to show you guys a couple things. Got a new revolver, and I got that about a month ago, and I got a new holster for it that just came today, and I've got both of those things, and let's get started. So first of all, I want to bring out the revolver, and what it is a Smith & Wesson Performance Center 44 Magnum. Has a 2 5/8 barrel, and it is loaded because I've been carrying it all day. This thing is butter, absolute butter action, smooth as silk. Trigger breaks just as good as I mean, I felt $1,000 rifles. Seriously, it's a very, very clean, nice trigger. It's pretty brutal on the recoil though with 44 Magnums. I've been shooting a lot of specials, and I made some ammo too. These are 165 grain critical defense Hornadies. They shoot pretty good. Thing's pretty accurate for being such a short barrel. It's pretty accurate. But the wood right here is pretty brutal on the recoil. There's no way I would ever take the wood off because it's just too pretty for rubber, but it's definitely one you want to shoot with a glove, because that's what can happen. You shoot a whole bunch of those high-powered Magnums, it you know, you can see right there in that tender spot, it gets you. But super smooth. I mean, everything just feels so much tighter and more crisp than your run-of-the-mill Smith revolver. I mean, the action is just superb. Even the action of the ejection star, everything feels just so tight. There isn't hardly any play. There's absolutely no cylinder play at all. None. Like, you can't even feel movement at all. And I've shot probably a box or two out of it. Ended up buying a holster for it, and that's what I want to go over next. And it just came in the mail today, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let's get that out. Alright guys, feast your eyes on this piece of artwork. This is a Savoy Leather, not Savoy or Savoy, it's Savoy. If anybody follows hockey, it's just like Patrick Waugh. His last name is spelled R-O-Y, but it's pronounced Waugh. It's just the brown tone, patriotic, don't tread on me. It's got the American flag, and then it's got the don't tread on me logo there with the coiled rattlesnake. And I had him put my initials. I sent him an email the night, or the very next day after I ordered it. I asked him whether or not it would be possible to get my initials on it, and they did a really good job. I was wondering whether or not they were going to put it on the back real small. But no, they really made it look good right there. And this is what they call their combo holster. You can go inside the waistband with the clips here, or you can run your belt through the loops and wear it outside, which is what I've been wearing, because I mean, you know, it's so pretty, why not, right? Plus, when you wrap your belt back around the front of you and it comes through the first loop, you got a nice little place there to put it, the tail of your belt. But let's see if we can get you a little better look at it here. I'll show you what it looks like when it's got its new friend. Nice, I mean, nice firm grip on the piece there, especially when you're wearing it. When you're wearing it, it doesn't want to fall out or wiggle or anything. I mean, it's pretty good retention for being no straps or no Kydex. You know, just straight up good old school leather. And I'm pretty happy with it. I sent them a big thank you email, sent them some photos. They put the photos on their Facebook page, so that's pretty cool. And this, I don't know, it's going to be more of a cold weather carry, even though, you know, if I open carry, I'll carry it outside the waistband probably the most, because of the fact that it is so pretty and it's just pretty basic. You know, it's basically artwork. So I mean, it's not like my Smith M&P that I carry inside the waistband only in a crossbreed super tuck. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I can't believe that I'm holding such beautiful pieces of craftsmanship. I mean, both the holster and this wonderful monster, because that's really what it is. You put Magnums in it and it turns into a monster. I couldn't imagine what the 329 PD, the scandium frame titanium cylinder 44 Magnum feels like, because I know that this one only weighs 39 ounces and it kicks like an absolute monster with big heavy 44 mags. Now 44 specials, it's absolutely a pleasure to shoot, much like a 45 Colt. Actually, ballistically almost identical to a 45 ACP. So very, very, very pleasant to shoot with specials, but it's a whole different story when you put Magnums in it. It's terrible on the hands without gloves, I would say. I haven't shot it with gloves, but we'll get some gloves and go out and try it next time, because I don't want to have to keep wearing holes in my thumb. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because it's really something special for me. I was looking at Charter Arms Bulldog, and I went with this because that the Charter Arms Bulldog apparently isn't as strong as you might think they are. I don't know whether it would be, you know, like the Charter Arms is an alloy. It's an alloy frame. I don't know whether it would be in the top strap area or the lockups, but there's several 44 special ammunition that doesn't, or actually it strictly says do not use this in a Charter Arms Bulldog. And well, obviously Buffalo Bore's making some, and then there's some I think one's called Grizzly, or maybe it's something else. Anyway, if you get on Midway, and that also brings me to another point, because I'm a hand loader, and you know, I can load pretty much identical to factory spec, or I can load really hot, or I can load super light. And the Bulldog not being as strong as I want to be able to shoot any 44 special that I could cook up, you know, whether it's up to the factory, you know, spec max, which would be, you know, max charges in the loading manuals, or even if I wanted to go even a little bit hotter than that and go above max charge, because this would be able to handle it since it's a Magnum. And if I just wanted to go a little bit hotter than what the max load would be, I would be able to do it with this, but I definitely wouldn't be able to do it with a Charter Arms Bulldog. So that's what steered me away from that and made me shell out about $650 more for this, because this is not a very cheap revolver. It's about $1,000, and I think it's going to be kind of hard to find someday, because I mean, how many people do you know want a 44 Magnum that is this small? And they just, because most people that buy 44 Magnums don't buy them only to shoot specials. They buy them for the Magnum ability. However, the Magnum is just something that it is, because I bought it for this, since I couldn't find a revolver like a Smith & Wesson Model 25 Performance Center. That would be awesome if they would make like a 625 Performance Center just like this, only in 45 Colt, because that's what I was after. But ended up went with this because the 44 Special is real close, almost identical. If you had your eyes shut, you wouldn't know it. But I hope you guys like and comment, check out my other videos. I do have another video on YouTube already of this gun being shot with some really hot hand loads. They're 180 grain XTPs with H110 1 grain off of max charge, and they really packed some thump. I mean, the concussion was pretty intense, and the fire rings was pretty good. Not as much as the 460 fire rings and the blast, but it's a monster with Magnums. But alright guys, hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you on the next video. Get some shooting videos going, and I might put a little twist into the channel and put some bow videos, because I'm also an avid archer, and I like shooting competition. Alright guys, take it easy.